He makes his first shot of the game.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Inside. And Malcolm Brogdon again. Brogdon's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Davenport. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the pass to Brogdon. And again, it's Indiana converting.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Beverly, the pass to Davenport. It's over Brogdon, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
To the inside, Brogdon. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. He's got 15.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
That's one of the things most fans don't notice. But Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to lead the NBA, and for his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Here's Brogdon, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, you know, he's cooking now, cooking with gas, as I like to say. And once he flips the switch, Brogdon stays in aggressive attack mode.
Outside, Towns. Stolen by Warren. Brogdon looking it over from 10 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Hudson, and again it's Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Stevenson can't hit. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards, and he hits it to tie the game up. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Minnesota making a switch here. Knight's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Drops in the tray.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
McConnell against Hudson. McConnell passes to Warren. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. Here's Brogdon. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And it's good, 2 points. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, I like how Beverly takes advantage of these transition opportunities. He's crafty and clever at getting past the defense.
The offensive rebound, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. The tray, and another 3 for Minnesota. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, Should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination. And as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Torrey Craig comes in for Ward. And it's Lamb in there for Malcolm Brogdon. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Stevenson drives in over Edwards. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Craig can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 11. Beverly, the pass to Davenport. From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
To the middle, here's Craig. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 6th assist on the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
The Pacers making a switch here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Outside Lamb. To the paint. Craig kicks to Turner. Pass to McConnell. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Craig.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Knight finds Prince. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Vanderbilt. The rebound by Turner.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And a wide open look for Lamb. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Lamb plays with a nice flow and rhythm. I mean, he's really skilled at pulling up on the dime and delivering in a nice fashion.
Finished off the break. Lamb's got it back down to within single digits for Indiana.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Prince, the pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Shoots over Turner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a switch here. And Lamb drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And here's Prince outside. Hands it from downtown.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always...
I'm looking forward to it. Like I said...
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level, obvious.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Prince, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. It has to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one misses. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Duarte. Back to McConnell. Here's Duarte. Lamb. And Indiana, another 3.
Lamb is a capable spot-up shooter. He's comfortable shooting off the catch.
To the wing right side. Hustle from long range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And no good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Sabonis, and the shot falls short this time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Towns finds Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Driving in. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Basket counts. Russell's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
On the clock, Duarte, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Beasley, the pass to Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Brogdon the pass to Warren, down low. Sabonis, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Buries the long-range jumper. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
To the inside, Brogdon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Russell. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Brogdon, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, you got to be aware of Brogdon here. He's sneaky with these throwdowns, but when he does it, it's with force.
Inside, here's a Kogi. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pacers trail by 9. Brogdon outside. And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
To the paint, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
I think a lot of people expected great things from Sabonis purely because his father was the stuff of legends.
Yeah, Greg, you're right. His dad, Arvydas Sabonis, is one of Europe's all-time basketball greats. But Domas has really lived up to that legacy as far as I see it. I mean, he's a star in his own right with multiple all-star selections to his name and perhaps a few more in his future.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Lamb. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Brogdon outside. Back to Turner. Here's Duarte. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Duarte's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Now Brogdon picked away. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. To the wing on the left. Trying to get open is Knight. The rebound by Brogdon.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Over Edwards. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs got down to 9 in the bucket from Brogdon.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hudson the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Beasley. It's hauled in by Warren. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Here's Stevenson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stevenson's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Knight passes to Davenport. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 17.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pacers trail by 10. To the middle. Here's Brogdon, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And you know, at 6'5", Brogdon is a threat to dunk it now. You've got to respect his height, and he gets up pretty good, too.
Here's Knight. Pass to Davenport. Here's Beasley. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Duarte. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Going inside, and it's in there. He's got 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Brogdon. Some solid defense from Knight. Minnesota leading by 10. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Brogdon with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The 9-footer's on the mark. Brogdon's got 30 points.
All credit to Brogdon there. Very good concentration, even with the defense on it.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
Well, it's never fun. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes... the route that it's threatening to be. Minnesota leading by 11. On the court right now for the Pacers. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. And Stevenson is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And Brogdon comes over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Pacers trail by 11. Three-pointer. Turner trying to free himself up. Connects from three-point range. Brogdon's got 33.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. The Pacers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Now the pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. And he's able to get it back. Beverly against Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Towns with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team part completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own. Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Beverly against Stevenson. Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Here's Turner. And by Turner.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's Beverly. Got it. Good job in the low post. Beverly's got 13 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Despite being a first-team All-American in college, Malcolm Brogdon Clark was a second-round pick in 2016.
Yeah, NBA teams found out quickly that they had slept on this guy. He won Rookie of the Year, the first winner drafted in the second round since 1965, Kevin. And his numbers have only gone up. Malcolm's become one of the game's more reliable guards, and his leadership is platinum level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Lance Stevenson. Prince misses. Pacers trail by 8. McConnell passes to Brogdon. And the rejection by Towns. It's Prince on the wing. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for him.
Boy, an accurate shooter with really good form. Prince is aggressive when it comes to looking to score.
To the inside. Here's Brogdon, and he dunks it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Pass to McLaughlin. Jacks up a three. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Passes it to McLaughlin. Here's Prince. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Craig with it. Started now by Prince. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, wanting to get better at shooting the 3-ball, Lamb, the key to improving is the confidence you gain from putting in the work to get better.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Minnesota making a switch. Noel's checked in. Here's Indiana now. They're on a 13-5 run. Lamb passes to Craig. Back to Lamb. Pass to Craig. Clock at 6. Sabonis trying to get open. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Turner.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Drives to the hoop. Vanderbilt with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Deep two from Russell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The pass to Okogie. Back to Russell. Out to the right wing. Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Noel's got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Sabonis. Over Prince. Sabonis, no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. Passes to Noel. Prince trying to free himself up. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Minnesota making some changes. Ice checked in for Vanderbilt. Hudson comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Beasley in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Pacers, Warren comes in for Miles Turner. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Torrey Craig. Here's Lamb. Indiana again missing.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pulls it up. Out to Russell. Here's Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Noel's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right wing. Sabonis, the pass to McConnell. Count that one.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And Beasley, here we go.
I'll tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, these drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop it.
Pass to Stevenson. To the paint. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Sabonis. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Russell. Here's Hudson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Russell from long range. The shot, no good. And so it's Minnesota, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Malik Beasley. Hudson is out there with Towns. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Davenport in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
That's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
Warren against Towns. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Up top, Brogdon. Defended by Beverly. Unloads from 13. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Timberwolves leading by 13. Beasley for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
There's the pass to Hudson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in. Pacers trail by 19. Stevenson passes to Turner. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Right side Turner. 6 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brogdon against Beverly. Now, here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. Good on the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Miles Turner.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Dishes to Hudson. Passes it to Davenport. Shoots over Brogdon. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Beverly, the pass to Davenport. Now here's Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Davenport, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Down low. Here's Sabonis. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Driving inside.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Beverly for 3. The long distance 3 is good. Beverly's got 19 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Inside, here's Turner, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Sabonis against Hudson. Here's Davenport. From outside, off the mark. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Pacers. Here's Stevenson. Turner trying to free himself up.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Pacers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Brogdon. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Indiana. And the 3-ball is good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Stevenson passes to Turner. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's Hudson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Brogdon against Hudson. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig. And so it's Indiana with it. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Here's Davenport driving to the basket.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Brogdon. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League And the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It's going to go on Sabonis. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hudson. Timberwolves passing it around. Noel. Off target from outside. And so it's Indiana with it. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Hudson the pass to Noel. Launches it. It's rebounded by Indiana. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Patrick. The ball was flying around. Tonight, a lot of us